Hey Viriya.
Hey,
Hi
hey.
everyone.
Hey, good evening.
This is my DM, Mr.
Oh,
Viriya.
yeah. Hey,
Viriya,
Viriya
these
here.
are all the DFs.
Oh, the DFs.
We are
Oh my
hanging,
goodness.
we are chatting.
Yeah, okay. So I'm allowed in this space, huh? This sacred DF space.
Yes, we allow you. You're very welcome here.
Ooh,
And
water.
whoever is new in this live, please follow Viriya. He creates amazing spiritual content. And he is on his way to create his own YouTube channel and podcast.
Oof. Yeah, it's coming. June. June's the day.
June's the day.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be meditating most of May, it seems like. And then June will be podcast release.
We'll have some time so we'll be able to do it.
Oh, it's Isn't She Lovely? What's going on? Look at all these. I see these names.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So we were just chatting
Mm-hmm.
and oh, thanks Ravishka. We're chatting, talking about astrology and DFs are, we are comparing notes and stuff.
You gotta.
Yeah. So we're
Hard living
just,
out there.
that's a good song, Luxuria.
Yeah, there's this person, Isn't She Lovely, who pops on our lives a lot. So I love.
Singing to her.
Yeah, I told her I have to sing her name every time I see it.
Yeah. So a couple of people asked for readings. I said the DM's gonna be on back later, so you can read them. So if anyone wants a reading, we have a DM here. He does a mini reading, $22.
That's true.
And hi Cherise, and we have Lissy and Talia. Isn't she lovely? Who got readings a couple of days ago, and they have been. Talia has been very excited to share with Viriya how his reading has come true. So do you want to share a little bit, Talia?
Oh, really? Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, she came today and she was like, I'm so excited to tell you more.
Really? What happened?
Yeah,
What
and
happened?
I'm like, oh my god, I cannot wait.
Cool.
So yeah, Viriya's here. Let's spill the tea.
I feel like I'm caught up. That was such a good summary and introduction. What a day it's been already.
Yeah.
We have testaments.
Yeah, we have testaments. Big
Oh, I can't wait. Let's see. I think we left off with there's been a few readings, but yeah, I think there were I remember. Isn't She Lovely? Yep.
The day after the reading, she met with two girls at Target who invited her to a church event and boba after.
And Boba. I didn't see Boba coming, but I saw two women inviting you out for drinks, I think is what I said. It gives me like goosebumps, right? That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Hi, Levier, baby.
Music career. I didn't see the music career coming. That's cool.
But that was good. You're putting yourself out there, Talia. That was the whole point. That's all we needed.
Yeah. First, you open yourself up. You were vulnerable during that energy reading, and then you kept your eyes wide open. And here comes these two strangers inviting you out for boba. And hopefully, the confidence was high. That was the whole point.
So yeah, who wants reading? Does the DM want to do readings? How are you feeling?
Yeah. We could. I mean, I just jumped on last second, didn't plan it, but yeah, this is something I can do. I love to, after being a Reiki energy healer for 10 years, I do private sessions online through our stand store. Mine and Metta's, it's the same store. And then also, I like to jump on TikTok and dive in for a few minutes with people and do mini energy readings and see what we can do to help you get through things, answer questions for you. What's blocking the spiritual growth? What's in the way of these relationships?
Yeah. Body image was the feeling not being pampered. Oh.
Oh, you're shopping for pampering products.
Oh, that's sweet.
You really took it and ran with it. I love all of that. That's good.
I know. It's so cool.
Thanks, House of Luxuria. What a name.
I know, that's so cool, right? Guess what? She worked with her DM.
Worked with. Is that how they met?
I think so. And then his parents laid her off. I was like, don't nerve the parents have to lay her off?
Yeah, Charisse, I can talk about my deep trauma and journey through it. um, so the question is, can I talk more about how my spiritual gifts were blocked and then opened again? So I get where you're coming from. You might have heard me say something like that. I would say I shut everything off, really. So I started on this path as a licensed massage therapist like 12 years ago. And I quickly learned that I could see people's traumatic events in their lives, and I could see where their energy is blocked, where their chakras are holding things. And I started voicing that and using Reiki energy work along with deep tissue massage to just open people up. And in a matter of a year, I had my own spa. In a matter of 5 years, I had, I don't know how many thousands of clients and a few spa locations. So things blew up. And my energy work got very deep. But I had an event happen in life where I just had to walk away, stop practicing, and focus on my own self for a lot of healing. And to survive those moments of needing to take a break from the public, take a break from everything I thought of who I was, I just had to stop doing energy work. I didn't feel good about it anymore. And I did not let myself get into that zone behind the veil where I would read people. I didn't let myself do anything outward. I just was trying to receive for once. And I was trying to receive through counseling, through learning other practices like shamanism, and I still went on Instagram Live a lot and kept like my clients and community going. But I chose to turn it all off for my own healing. And because I was doing about 7 hours plus a day, 5 days a week of energy work for people. That was a lot. That was a lot.
A lot.
That was a lot. But coming out of that, I went through a huge spiritual awakening when I met Metta, and we came into union. I came to realize how beautiful this relationship can be as divine masculine, divine feminine. Finding somebody who can handle my really powerful energy at times. There's still moments we get a little overwhelmed, right? It's like there's a lot of energy between us. There's a lot. And I started facing my fears to use the gifts that I feel I'm supposed to use again. And that comes in the form of when we'd have spicy time, we'd be practicing a bit more tantric energy flow. And then I started sharing energy with friends and massage with friends. And now I see clients again in person. And I have a lucky client tomorrow I'm excited about. And yeah, so that was a bit of my journey of how I turned it off for healing. And it was very hard, but about 4 years later, I started with a completely different humble, different self. I'm completely different now. You know, my energy works different. And it's good. It's good. It's got more boundaries and things. So
And you're more powerful now.
yeah, I think there is something to it. You know, when you get put through the fire, you come out just, now you know how to breathe better fire. So I went deeper in the volcano.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes, laid me off for no reason too. I love deep issues. I'll share all about them, Therese. I was more spiritually attuned when I was younger and then got disconnected for a long time. Yeah. I wonder why, Cherise, why were you feeling like you got disconnected? And I wonder if some of it was, for me, a lot of it was working through different fears. I had like some PTSD issues that I really needed to work through. So I was afraid. And it took me years to not be afraid. I mean, you can't make progress in spiritual growth practices if you have fear. Oh, cause people to have what?
Hi, Catherine. Hi, Vanita in the back.
I want to know the rest of that, Luxuria.
To have transformation. Hi, Uma. Thanks for following.
Okay. I want to hear more about that too.
Wow. Now we are chatting. This is amazing. All kind of.
Okay. You moved into a religious community. Yeah. I have so many questions for both Charisse and House of Blue Sherry, but I'm just reading their comments.
Leap Year Baby is asking, do you speak on advice for tough days in separation? It's okay. I would love to speak on that.
Go for it.
Tough days in separation means we sit with that discomfort, literally sitting with it. And why is it tough? Why not talking to one person is so painful? And asking ourselves that, and then fulfilling that need by ourselves. Because if we look at it in reality, we are complete in ourselves. There's nothing, no one outside of us that's going to complete us, despite whatever's the mainstream belief that twin is the other half of your soul. That's spiritually. But if we look at ourselves, we need to feel complete. And if we don't, that's where the toughness comes from. So when it's difficult during separation, take time. Ask yourself what you need and fulfill that, because that is what your mind or your body needs, or you need. Well, Charisse, your journey is like very moving. So many changes. Hi, Hannah.
Wow, there are like 3 really big conversations happening.
Yeah, I see it. Oh.
That's a good DM, you know, supportive, nurturing, not judgmental. For Charisse saying that she was admired and she didn't feel weird. Look at this.
That is so sweet. I know. Of course, leap year, anytime.
if I could jump back into this other conversation going on between
Go ahead.
and Luxuria. Yes, I have so many firsthand stories about clients who would show up saying they, were ready for their chakras to be opened and to have their lives changed. And then when it came down to it, healing energy flowing through your body is very intense. And that brings up all of our trauma. And people would feel choked. People would feel so much they'd be just bawling, crying. They're facing these huge traumas in their life right up in front of their eyes in sessions, and they're not ready to release it. Or I would get messages from family members who would pop up in the room, dead or alive, and that would just be like way too much for them to hear. There's a lot of things that were happening in energy work sessions with me that I started becoming fearful. Was it too much for their own good? And there's no liability waiver in the world that can cover how they're going to process it after. I'll say that again. There's no liability waiver out there that will cover how these people are processing the energy that flows through them 3 days, 4 days later, and they're out there trying to figure out what happened to them. I would have people coming back, what did you do to me? I'm seeing colors differently. I'm tasting things differently. I don't want to, do drugs anymore. They're like mad at me. Or they're left facing those traumas and needing to work through it. But I'm not a therapist, right? I'm not a counselor. And so you are spot on, Luxuria, when you said people were having awakenings, you're triggering them into awakenings. And how would you say? And you stopped doing Reiki. You thought you were cursed. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a hard place to be when you have this gift to bring people to that point. But geez, it's like they'd say they were ready and then they weren't. There's a select few percent that are truly able to handle it. If it's the level I think you're speaking on, which I think I'm feeling from you, Luxuria, and sounds like Isn't She Lovely had some history there too. It was so unethical of me to I'm still Luxuria. Thank you. I'm still defining my work as I'm back in it. And one of the spaces I'm opening up is this TikTok world. So, it's interesting. But as Metta knows, I have the opportunity right now to work physically in person in a space that I built myself. So I launched a whole nother business, which is residential building. And I built a tiny house for somebody with a full bathroom in it. And now it's my studio. They've invited me to work in it whenever I'd like for free. And it's such a blessing. So I get to work in my own space that I built. Lucia came out of nowhere with this huge question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Lucia, I'll speak a little bit, Metta, if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Just the energy worker in me is trained to say you need consent. And one way to get consent is to just, you can energetically like have the intention to ask that newborn baby, can I share this energy with you? And there's times you'll get a no and don't share it. And there's times you'll get a yes and share it. That's the best ethical answer I have for you.
Because some babies are energetically, spiritually very connected. So they might consent in a baby way. Or they could say no, and we will know as we are communicating with them. Or you will know.
Yeah, there's definitely something in those little newborn baby eyes. They're saying a lot of things.
Yeah. I experienced reliving so much of my birth moments when I did the plant medicine, Mother Aya. And it was amazing, the things I saw and the kind of closures I got. So I'll just leave it there to show you that how telepathic babies are, because that's the only time when we are always going to be so connected to where we came from before anything on earth really deeply affects us.
Yeah, and Cherie said something interesting that ties into this. She used to read people in public when she was younger without their consent, and it was unethical. And I went through a time when as I have been saying on TikTok, like I just switched it off for my own healing. I just switched it off, trying not to like be in people's energy rivers. And after, I had so many people texting, hey, are you back? Are you back? Can I schedule? And I'd have people who were really close to me in my inner circle, like every time they're seeing me going, hey, you need to do this again. You need to do this again. And I got to the point where I was like, Metta, if one more person asks me, I'm just going to have to start back up. This is like.
And then one more person did ask.
And I was like, oh, crap. Where was I going with that though? Oh yeah. So after we were like in union and I'm just like trying to press this energy healer side of me away, press it away. It's like not working very well. We're in the pool at the YMCA. And I'm sitting in the pool and this woman is next to me in the water, and I just got like a full read on her life without even trying. And I wasn't I was like, oh my gosh, my gifts are still there and they are strong. I need to do something about this. And man, I think I should do energy healing in water, because it was like very easy.
That makes sense. You're Scorpio moon.
Yeah. That's why I listened to ocean waves on like loud bassy speakers for 7 years straight.
Makes sense.
Wow, House of Luxuria, that's insane. People just come up to you and you're like, oh, they're in for it. Do you have like a shirt that's like back up now or you will be triggered to healing? I kept my mouth shut in the pool, Shreese. Like, it was me practicing really good boundaries of like, This lady did not ask for it. She doesn't know what I do, and I don't want to make her cry. So, unless she paid me to make her cry, you know. Right? Yeah. Hey, Metta, let's throw that in the stand store.
Making people cry.
No,
Is that
shirts that say like, warning, back up now unless you want to be triggered for a healing.
Let me write that down.
Maybe ChatGPT can like make it a little nicer sounding. Warning. Getting too close will cause spiritual awakening. Oh, this is a really good live. Matt, you went on at just the right time and opened this up, and these wonderful people have found you.
I know, we're having fun.
Yeah.
I've written it down. Don't try to read my handwriting. It's like a very crazy doctor's handwriting, but
That looks
we'll
like
have it.
that looks like Hinglish, Hindi English.
No, it's not. It's English. It is English.
Earlier today, I was on like this really important phone call, and Metta comes over and just like starts writing something on the paper in front of me, and I was just like, I can't read all of that. You need to rewrite all that if you want me to say something.
Oh my God. Thank you everyone for following me and Viriya. I see some gifts and some follows. I think I will add those t-shirts next time when we host our retreat. I will add that as a part of the retreat bundle for people who will attend it. What do you think?
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
I have written...
I want one like right now. I love that idea.
I have written back up now, getting too close will cause a spiritual awakening.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The back should say something like, don't even think about it. You can't handle this in bed.
No.
This tantric energy you will explode.
No. Oh my God. Thank you, Talia.
I knew Luxuria would laugh at that.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Fire on fire on fire. So, did we talk astrology yet? I'm curious about all this energy chatter with a few of these DFs, and it seems like a lot of similar, like energy seeing gifts, energy working gifts. I wonder.
No, we haven't talked about astrology today as much.
Are you guys all fellow Sag risings and Scorpio moons?
We have a Scorpio moon. I haven't asked anyone about being Sag rising.
Sorry, Charisse.
Oh, look at Alberta. Do you still want the reading, Alberta, from the DM? I don't know if it was you or someone else. I can't recall who was asking for it. Alberta is Gemini Sun, Taurus Rising, and Scorpio Moon.
That's pretty similar. Yeah. I'm that, but Sag rising.
Mm-hmm. Charisse is Pisces Moon. Oh my God, Talia's Pisces Moon. Look at this. I think we said that. So his, you can sign up and then he will do an energy reading. And I think we are accepting payments via Venmo, Viriya?
Yeah. We're doing, usually do Venmo.
Yeah, and it's $22.
$22 on Venmo. I'm Viriya DM.
Yeah, you'll see his picture.
Viriya DM.
Charisse is Virgo Rising, Leo Sun, Pisces Moon. Leo, is that the 12,000? Charisse?
Yeah, this is the problem I run into when people don't have Venmo. Are you in Peru as well? I heard Peru doesn't have Venmo last night.
I have Cash App.
Cool, let's see
Viriya
that.
doesn't. Yeah, if you want to send it to me, it's Metta21. You'll see my picture on there.
Croatia. Ah, there we go.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So typically, is it Alberta? Alberta?
You can do PayPal, or if you, I have cash. Hold on.
I gotta like do my. I gotta figure out my PayPal stuff.
Yeah, we've had two people ask for PayPal so far.
Yeah, I mean, this just got heated up as of like last night. You know, we do a lot of lives, and I just haven't
Yeah.
had the time to figure it out. I've been in like the real world, not the digital world today.
Mm-hmm.
I like being in the real world. Do you have Cash App, Alberta?
I don't think so.
Okay, so is it Meta 1?
Metta21.
Meta 21, just like our stand store.
Yeah,
Metta
that's like the
21.
stand story. Yeah, that's what I do usually.
Mm,
And you'll see my picture. It's pretty hard to miss. It's my face. So make sure you see that I'm wearing a yellow sweater.
oh, cute. You don't Cash App either? What's going on? So PayPal it is, huh? Look at us working together on live. Meta, do you
I
have,
know, that's so
PayPal?
cool. I love that.
do you have PayPal, Meta?
No,
Okay.
I don't. It is, but it's in.
Okay.
Okay, I got from Naima. Is that House of Luxuria?
Oh, the real names are coming out.
Okay, that's Luxuria.
Oh, that's so cool. Thank you. Cool. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do a mini reading for a few minutes.
Yeah. Alberta, I have a PayPal, but it's on my old business, and I don't know how you'll feel sending to that. That's why I'm not keen on using it. But since you're crying in the comment, I don't like that. So if
Yeah.
you're comfortable, let me know.
We don't want anyone crying.
I know. Her name's Kelia, and Naima is her pen name. That's cool. Okay, do you want to start reading?
Sure, yeah, let's do it. Oh, the
Drum roll.
roll. Wow. I've never worked to a drum roll. That's new. Cool. So what are our names here? We have a lot of names for Luxuria.
Yeah, let me send Alberta the phone number.
Keela, but with a K. Keela.
Yeah.
Keela.
Let
All
me
right, Keela.
send Alberta my phone number on PayPal.
Naima. House of Luxuria.
All right.
Cool.
Can you use phone number, Alberta? For PayPal? Bye, Talia. Take care.
I'll see you later, lovely. She was so lovely.
All right, I'm gonna write this down. The phone number I had registered, and I will send it
Yeah,
to.
and I will memorize my PayPal info before I go to bed tonight. It's on my list of all the other things I have to do before I go to bed. And now I'm doing readings tonight.
All right,
so
you go ahead now.
if I go to bed tonight.
Yeah, let's do the, yeah, let's
This
start
is
the
way
reading.
better than sleep. This is
I'm excited. Let's start the reading. Yay!
yay. Cool. So Keela. Can I call you Keela? I think that's more fitting. Real name. Yeah, so Keela, I feel like you have been you have your hand in a lot of pots. You've been very busy, and it feels like it's been not too long. You've been doing a lot of things and it feels like you've been doing a lot of those things combined together for a short period of time, and it's very exciting. It's very huge. It's you're finding purpose in it, and it has opened. It feels like it's opened a very large door for it to go into one defined healing path, like one defined, I'll say career path, but it's not like a big career. It's like more like just a different use of your gifts. And I think I'm getting like a warning that putting it all together on this path, you need to be very careful. You need to look at everyone's intentions that's inviting you into this. Are they pure? Are they good to you? Can you trust them? I'll just say it, and I'm just getting going, but I'll just say this out loud because I find that helps me. It is feeling like it's something like a sensual energy pathway, and that's why it's feeling like there's a warning coming up of it's going to be something that you could be very powerful with, but you need to be very diligent to make sure that you're not being it doesn't become selfish. It doesn't get used in the wrong way, and it's not being asked for by the wrong people. I don't know if that tracks, but that's what I'm feeling is this strange, like there's opportunities for you to use a lot of your gifts toward that fiery side of you. And I'm sure it's very exciting to be looking at this road. But don't get caught up in it, you know? You might be extremely powerful, and I feel you are extremely powerful. Yeah, very powerful. And so you can pick and choose. You have the complete power in this situation to pick and choose who you're bringing next to you. And you might even need to bring in a partner who can help you be safe. This is a very different feeling reading for me. It's like, it's like a powerful, exciting, like burning on my back right now. And I usually don't get it physically with me. That's how I feel your power. It's like coming through. But, ooh, there is someone that you might be able to bring in as a partner. And they don't even have to be energetic, but just somebody who can back you up and protect you. And that might be a really good way to go. And it takes some liability off you too. You've been considering this for a bit. There might be an opportunity. So weird. This is cool. But yeah, I'm still getting that warning that like you need to be careful and consider bringing on somebody to help you with it. Okay. Okay. Spot on. Very cool. Since I'm on TikTok Live, I'm just like really afraid to say some of these things. Yeah, your energy is intense. Yeah. You are one who's used to you being the person who takes over the room. And from what I'm feeling just in this reading, I'm sure it's been very, very intense and too much for a lot of the people you've tried to work on. And now I know to guard myself while I'm reading you. But is it also tracking that there's this opportunity that you're very excited but a little hesitant about? Yeah. Yeah. Are you, and you're wanting to keep doing, yeah, you're excited but scared of it. Yeah. And is it something like sensual in nature? Sometimes. Yeah, yeah. And that's some of the scary part too. There are a lot of things that you can still do that don't scare you. And that is the stuff. Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We should talk later about some of these because I've been there. I've been there. And that's what I'm trying to talk around on this TikTok live. But there are a lot of things you can do with your gifts that you do and you're not afraid of, because you should not be practicing in a setting that you have fear. You need to be in control of your power at all times, and you need to be grounded in a sense where you're protecting yourself. So the moment you start getting out of the veil and start worrying about yourself, and you start getting a lot of things for you personally, that's when it can become selfish and too sensual, and that's when it can be dangerous for you and them. Yeah. I spent years trying to control it and harness it, for sure. So going back through all of these things, it's like, yeah, there's some great opportunity, but you need to make sure that you are strong enough to not let it become too selfish for you. And you need to have somebody who can also watch your back and protect you. And still that warning's coming up. And so if it doesn't feel right, cancel it, right? If it doesn't feel right, cancel it. And I'm telling you from so much experience. If it doesn't feel right, cancel it. And have somebody watch your back. But also you could do incredible things with this. You just got to set it up right. You got to really have like a good foundation that's safe for you and them. You have to set it up right. But like I said in the beginning, it seemed like things were happening quickly for you. So don't get caught up in it too fast. Take some time to sit back with it, meditate on it, and make sure it's with all the right intentions. Yeah. I don't think you know this person who can support you yet. You have a couple people in mind, but they're not quite the right ones. And you're going to know when you meet this person, you're going to know that's who you've been waiting for to launch into this next realm of what you can do. No, you're not too much. I can handle anything. I have a deep Scorpio moon. I've been doing this a long time. Could it be your twin flame? You'll have to tell us when you meet him. I don't know. But I am getting that you have a couple people who you've thought about, but it's not them yet, and you'll know right away. It's like, this is that grounding force, and this is that person who can keep you safe. Yeah, and not just see you for your super deep sensual energy that you can put out there. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully that scratches the surface. and you'll be so much more luxurious at the end of this. Yeah. Cool. Thank you for opening up for that. Do you have a question to finish this up? Interesting. You say you've met him and he's in his dark night of the soul. He's just that, like, one of the guys on the long list, one of the DMs on the long list you've met that you said you triggered into healing. You're confused about your twin flame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So who's next? That was a great reading, Viriya.
Yeah, that was thanks for, yeah, Luxury opened up so much. It was just jumping in on.
Yeah. That was very nice of her to be vulnerable with us and be willing to share, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Anybody else wants to go next? Alberta, you're still in the back?
I need some cold water after that one.
Okay. I'm glad you have it handy.
Yeah. Anyone still there?
Yeah. Alberta's here.
Oh, cool.
So,
I would love a photo.
let me see.
Alberta, let's get a photo. I'd love a photo. And
Of who?
Alberta.
Okay.
Yeah. I can usually go right off of like the profile image.
Mm-hmm.
This one is just like a beautiful snake. So
Yeah. Alberta, the username you're looking for is going to be Anu, A-N-U-C.
are you gonna like?
Hi, Kayla. You're seeing 144 and 44 constantly. Do you guys know if there's a reason for this? I know. I don't know if Viriya,
Go ahead.
no. You might have read that, but you might not know it. So there's so in Bible, I think it was either Revelations or Genesis, where it's mentioned that there are 144,000 souls that were pure and were sent on a mission. And that's why we keep seeing those numbers if we are twin flames, because it's believed that we vibrate on that vibration of the 144,000 souls that were sent. And that's why it said at any point in time there's 144,000 twins on the earth. Yeah. Alberta, were you able to find it? Okay, you'll be right back. Cool.
What is she looking for?
I don't know. I sent her my PayPal.
Oh, cool. Cool. You sent her PayPal. Oh, great.
So, Kayla, it's good to have you. And yes, of course, it took me a long time. I tried to find explanations for that. I asked for help from different people. I never received any help. So I'm glad you're on this live and we were able to talk about it. And this is my DM, Viriya. And we are hosting this live. He's doing readings. So you're welcome to stick around, listen to a couple of readings and get a reading if you want. I actually, you know, Viriya, I had tried to ask one of my friends who's super into church,
Yeah.
and she could not tell me about this 144,000 explanation about it. And I was like, hey, I thought you were super into church. Like you have been in church for longer than I have. You've read Bible more than I have. Hi, Corey. Hi, Myla. Kayla, you're saying you guys are divine counterparts. Oh,
Yo, what's up, Corey Wild? She wants our story. She wants our deets.
first time here.
Yeah. You know,
let me
no one's
see.
asked how we met yet, and usually we get that like
A
5
lot.
times.
I'm glad. Please, I am glad. Don't jinx it. I am glad.
We'll share all the really romantic details of how we met next live.
Actually, I'm
us a
gonna
follow.
schedule a live on my page, and I think Viriya, we should schedule a live on your page when on our anniversary that we are gonna go live, and then we'll answer all the questions regarding the relationship
Oh yeah.
in that live.
Yeah, let's hold off till June.
Yeah, and look for that live to register on our profiles.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, we have a big anniversary coming up. We're going to release the podcast. We are going to go back to the place where we met dancing and take the DJ out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Mila's asking, what's the reason for repeated numbers and initials constantly? I think it's the vibrations. Numbers and words have vibrations. And when you see them, it's a confirmation that you are aligned with the vibrations of that exact, whatever it represents for you.
Corey knows there's a lot to it. I don't know how she knows.
That's so cool. Oh, thank you, Kayla, for following. Corey knows. Short version. Let me give you a short version. May I give short version? Do you want to give Viriya?
No,
I've
please
been,
do. I just talked
I've been
a bunch.
told that I
just
talk
talked a
over you
bunch.
all
Yeah.
the time. So I don't want to do that.
Go for it. Yeah.
Short version. So we did a lot of mirroring, right? You know, our healing and mirroring. Viriya's healing. I am healing. We are mirroring. We are in separation. There's no contact, nothing. And I'm fighting a lot of abuse. Viriya's working through a lot of trauma that he experienced. And I closed out whole lot of cycle. I closed like 8 cycles 2 months before the beginning of union. And then Viriya is also at a place where he spiritually, more energetically more aware and everything. And we meet. After that we go out on date, and boom. We both kind of have like a mini Kundalini awakening, spiritual awakening, and that kind of seals the deal for us to know that okay, this is it. This is literally it, and nothing more than that. So then slowly, I hadn't mentioned anything about twins to him up until like 3 months after or so. That's when we went first time live on Yaya's live to share more about it, which was pretty cool. Thanks to Yaya. Yaya is very cool. And then I explained in more detail what exactly is it and not. To the DM about the twin flame. And then here we are. Here's the DM.
That was good. Yeah.
Telepathy, astral dreams. Oh my God. The first week of the union, Corey, my dreams were like, I saw northern lights in my dream.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. I told you about it the moment I woke up. I saw sunrise behind the icebergs in wherever I was while I was on a cruise or something. And then another dream I saw was Viriya fighting, I think fighting a thief who,
20 polar bears. No?
no, I didn't see polar bears. No, I don't
Oh.
remember that. And then the last dream was Viriya fighting somebody who had snatched or stolen my purse or a bag. And Viriya's like punching them. And I didn't know that Viriya fought. Okay, I didn't know that he's like trained in martial arts.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I just saw that and he's like, yeah, I'm trained in martial arts. I'm like, what in the world?
Yeah, the first couple months was us just each like sharing all the things we do. There's like so many things. I have a photo from Alberta. Is the H silent or is it a th? Is it a ta or a th?
Alrighty, there are a couple of questions. Did you have the dreams as well, Viriya? I don't remember asking you.
You always love asking about my dreamland, and I always say the same thing. It's like I'm so much more into what happens when I'm awake. Like just dreams have not been a big thing for me, unless I'm really stressed, and then it's really just terrible dreams. My whole life has just been about when I'm awake and when I'm just doing energy work, traveling that way.
So Corey is asking, do you know your shared past life? Good question. So I know for a fact I was
Silent.
I was Chinese royalty and European royalty in my past lives,
Hey,
and
Metta,
at least on the earth.
did you share the PayPal info with Alberta?
Yeah, hold on. Let me tell her. It's gonna be ANUC, Anouk, ANUC. That's the username. Check it out, Alberta. That should work because
She's going so far as changing her profile photo for me. I'm like so thankful. That's cool.
Alrighty, so Corey, to answer your questions, yes, I feel like I used to be Chinese royalty and European royalty. I don't feel Chinese, but I think with Viriya, I did have shared past life, at least in the European royalty time. For sure, because I don't want to go into details, but there have been some instances where it feels more evident that we do embrace or we do have a lot of that past life energy when we are communicating with each other, encouraging and motivating each other. There's a lot of that. And especially when it comes from the divine feminine and masculine point of view, it's very easy to validate each other in a grandiose way. Shuri, yes, Cash App is Meta21 and PayPal is Anouk.
Yeah, I wrote it down in there for them.
Thank you.
Letting go of the outcome. Not sure how you stop thinking of them, right?
Mila's asking, is there a twin flame age gaps? Age gaps are a twin flame thing, that's for sure, because it forces you to encounter what that gap is triggering. And culturally as well, like there are so many triggers because of Viriya and me being culturally different are just triggering sometimes.
Yeah, we're culturally different, and it's hard to tell. We both look young, but there's an age. Who's older?
Is it true you need to completely stop thinking of them? Realistically, it's not going to happen. It's difficult to completely stop thinking about them. But we can come closest to not think about them by focusing on ourselves. And I think that's the main goal. You can't find me? Oh my God.
Oh no. She's working so hard.
Oh.
She can't find us. We got to figure this out for her.
Mm. Hold on, let me give you a QR code. That way you can just scan that. Can you scan this?
Wow, if that works, technology is the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah. Can you scan this, Alberta? No one else. This is only for Alberta.
No one else.
Yeah. Can you scan this, please? Or take a picture or use...
You said okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, no one else is going to send me on PayPal because I got to pay taxes on that and it gets complicated. So
You said okay.
yeah, perfect.
You got Luxurious still laughing.
So Cherise sent Cash App.
Yeah. All right, cool. Then let's do Alberta and
Cherise, I haven't got Alberta yet.
Then you'll probably see me go.
Cherise, I haven't got Alberta yet.
Then you'll probably see me go, and I'll just like fall over.
Fall off. Okay. This is fun.
Yeah, this is good. You want me to stay on with you?
I mean,
I'm still invited into this circle of DFs. I mean, they haven't eaten me alive yet, so that's good.
hey, we don't eat anyone alive. We are very loving, kind.
That's what I
and
hear.
peaceful.
That's what I hear. That was a joke.
Unless we get mad, then it becomes a whole different story.
Oh gosh, right?
Yeah. Did you get that, Alberta? Corey is back. Do you want to start with reading?
Yeah. I just know I told Alberta yes first, and we were just waiting real quick. Send some hearts. Ooh, hearts. And a rose for my Metta.
Oh, thank you.
Rose on me.
Welcome back, Corey. I'm so mad. This PayPal.
Oh, Shreese is so nice.
No, that's sweet.
There must be a strong work ethic in Croatia, because she has been
I know.
working hard. It's good. It gave me time to recover from the energy influx of Luxuria. No warning. I guess she did kind of give some warning, though, didn't she? I get to work on a client tomorrow who has been waiting 4 years for me. Because if you were here for my story earlier, everybody, I stopped doing massage and energy work 4 years ago, and this client has been waiting.
Kayla's asking how long was my separation? Our separation.
Oh.
You know what, Viriya?
What, Meta?
I feel like I'm gonna sign you up for PayPal while you read Sharice.
Hold on. There's something still that like I just want to. Sorry and thank you.
Okay. So I'll answer your questions. How long was the separation? It was pretty long. It was like very long. 30 something years. And it was delayed in the process because of me not receiving enough help. And then believing someone else to be my twin and then getting abused in the process and then coming, it was horrible. So it was long and it was not cool. And how do you hope to help with the consult? Good question, Corey.
So what I'm hearing from Alberta is she can't do PayPal either.
No.
Okay. Man.
Thanks, Kayla. I'm responding to Corey's comment. She's asking how do we hope to help with consult?
Yeah.
And I think it's mostly by listening to your story non-judgmentally, which I didn't receive, which I never have received on this journey by people. I have always been blamed by everyone that you are not feminine enough, and then me worrying about why am I not feminine enough. They're like, you're not healing enough. So no judgment, listening and genuinely offering guidance on what can work for you and what could be a possible modality to introduce in your healing practice. And that comes from both of us healing deeply by different modalities. For me, it's meditation, plant medicines, hypnosis. For Viriya, it's Reiki, energy healing, massage therapy, and everything else that he's talked about. Oh, thank you, Kayla. That's very sweet.
Oh, that's great. Refreshing and authentic. That's nice. Yeah, I mean, we just try to be completely ourselves and we share as much as we feel comfortable sharing. But we're not putting on a show and we're not trying to just like, I don't know.
No, I'm sitting in my t-shirt. This
My
is actually
t-shirt.
not even my t-shirt. This is Viriya's t-shirt. Yeah.
I've been wanting to say so many times, nice t-shirt.
Thank you. My DM gave it to me. This is my DM's t-shirt. Thank you.
Yeah, I've worked for myself for 12 years. And you know what I wear every day of my life for 12 years? T-shirts. Boom. Well, next up to bat is Sharice.
Let's go.
Sharice, are you here? No lie, I'm going to say right up front, I don't like the drum roll. It's like...
No, why? I was so excited.
It's like cutting off whatever flow is like between me and the next person.
No.
I'm just being honest.
Okay, I won't drum roll.
You can drum roll on yourself.
You know what? I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna mute.
Really loud on the table.
Hold on. How do I mute?
Yeah, mute and then drum roll like super big. That's so good. I hope she never stops. I hope she just does that for like an hour. Wow, that's cool, Corey. I want to read that. Cool. Thanks, Kyla. I'm going to jump into this reading with Sharice. Are you back, Metta?
I'm here.
Nice. Sharice, do you have a question or something to get started so we can have you relax, sit back, open up, and connect on this energy reading? No specific question. She's been around the block on a couple lives now, hasn't she? Cool. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was going to start by saying it's kind of weird when I get info like right off the bat about somebody that I've never met, but it just seems to happen. And with you, I did get a feeling of you're using, you're kind of staying like, you're not jumping in too heavy, but you're using TikTok, maybe other social media to find a sense of what you need next, to find a sense of like belonging. I don't want to say community, but it's sort of taken the place of community for you. There is a bit of like a deep, I'm feeling like a deep sort of, I'll just be very open and hopefully it strikes a chord, but there is like this deep loneliness, and TikTok's helping, social media is helping. Try not to get stuck scrolling too much, you know, and hopefully you're finding good people that you're landing on to ask the right questions to, because a lot of times when we're starting our journey of questions and research, we can get way too stuck on just asking questions and not actually doing the work. And so what I'm feeling with that deep like longing, loneliness is you're close, like you're really close to letting yourself fully be a part of a community. And I think it needs to be a physical community, not just a social media community. It feels like you've tried your hand at maybe some online generated like meetups or, you know, Eventbrites or something like that, you know, being social, getting out. But I am feeling like you really need to do some work to find those core people that you can truly. Oh, you lost some friends in the divorce. Okay. Sorry, I was talking so much I stopped reading the comments. Yeah, like finding, since you say you lost some friends in a divorce, like there is a longing for you to have that crew back. The crew, like the posse, like a few women, people to have those good times with and get back out there, be social, and be able to share the hard stuff in life with them. You know, just having those people to share with is going to be huge for you, and it's going to be even more powerful than just having. It does kind of feel like there's like sort of just this online thing going on for you, and I want to say like get out there and make it more real, social, real people. That might even look like following more of a spiritual growth path and finding those people in stuff that you want to get into. Like, is it for you? I feel like it's a bit more movement and not as much sitting. So maybe it's like, I hate to put yoga over meditation, but it does kind of feel like something yoga or something Pilates could be really great. Finding people who like to move, and then you can go out with them and maybe find some deep connection there. And that could help you move forward with what you need next. And what you need next is definitely, once you find the social element, it's going to be that healing of yourself too. And healing from the divorce, healing from the loss of friendships. And it's gonna pull you out of that loneliness you feel when you're alone. You know, like when you close down TikTok or when your favorite show's over and you're just like, you're there with yourself. I wanna hear later on like, oh really, you've been enjoying to start yoga studios, to join a yoga studio. Yeah, that's definitely like, yeah, get out there. Do like one thing, you know. Do one thing. Finally changing to give me some time to do social. Good, yeah. Now you have the opportunity. Go do it. Try to do some research, not too much research, don't get bogged down in it, but like go find a good spot. Usually I like to meet the owner and make sure the owner feels good. And then you'll know you're in a good spot. If you can click with the owner, that's going to be the feel of the place, you know, yoga or even something, something a lot, even something more intense. I feel like you need movement. I'm not sure what you're, there's like, I'm starting to get a need for an outlet, even more than just like being social and being active is like an outlet. Like I think you need to move your body more to get this stuff out from the divorce. It's not just loneliness. Now I'm feeling like that anger, all the stuff that comes with it. It's burning, and you got to let it out. So maybe these friends are meant to be people you can just like scream about the shitty times with, but also move your body a lot. And so yeah, do one thing, yoga or something, but also keep looking for ways. It might even be kickboxing. It might literally be kickboxing. Maybe try that first. I think you need to like challenge yourself to do something that you wouldn't usually do and really go at it. But like there's so much. I think there's going to be a lot of moments where this keeps coming back, you know, the loneliness, the anger, and it's like the thing they say about healing, right? It's just there's no time limit you can put on it, and then suddenly you wake up one day and you feel like you're way back to where you were, and then suddenly the next weird moment in life you're like way ahead of where you thought you'd ever be, and you're feeling so much better. But these activities are going to be so big. The social activity, something like kickboxing, getting, you know, screaming, yelling, hitting, kicking. I love Muay Thai. I love martial arts because it is huge. It's a huge outlet for me. So get out of your head and go do one of those things. Definitely. Allow yourself to be out of your comfort zone and do something even bigger movements to be an outlet. And that will help with that, with all those feelings from the divorce and loss of friendships. Because you're not alone. There's people all around you all the time. You just have to start those conversations, and forming a new friend group is hard. I feel that for you, and I'm sorry for that. But we need friends, right? We need friends. We'll be your friends for now until we yell at you enough to go get in-person friends. We love Cherise. The anger does kind of keep bubbling up a little bit. Has that been overtaking you sometimes? I have this image of you like on a boardwalk by a beach, just being like super angry about everything that's happened. I don't know why a boardwalk by a beach. It's kind of weird. Maybe have you tried running by a beach recently? And you were so angry. Oh my goodness, you were so angry. There's like this anger you're afraid to show anyone. You got to let that out in a safe space. In a safe space. Does that ring a bell? Does something about being angry near a beach? Because it's so clear for me. Your ex takes kids to kickboxing. I have kickboxing energy around me. Haha. Oh, I see. Your kids have the kickboxing energy. Interesting. Weird. I haven't picked up on the kids. Knowing there's kids in the picture, it just amplifies everything I said already about the social time. You know, we can go insane if we don't have enough people to share with, and we are taking care of kids. your safe place is the beach during EMDR or physically at the beach? Because if I just went all the way into your safe place in EMDR, that blows my mind. I'll have to call it a night. Oh my goodness. Yo, here's something about me too. That's my safe place, is the beach in EMDR. What? Yeah. Well, I saw you there, like letting your anger out, and you were afraid of it, but you did it. And I saw you by the beach letting your anger out. And that must be what you're needing to do with the EMDR practice too, is that is a safe place to let out your emotion. Well, good. I'm glad you're doing that. That helped me through so many things. Your kids will be thankful too. They won't tell you, but they'll be thankful that you're handling all this, and I bet you they will be very happy to see you happy after you go out with friends. You know? Well, good. The beach is confirmed. Keep using the beach as your safe place. So, yeah, I just challenge you to don't let yourself just get too don't let yourself stay stuck antisocially, and use the time your work is giving you to go out and do more things. And that will bring so much more healing for you and your kids. And maybe even go to the beach, like actually go to the beach. And I just see you running by a beach, letting out your anger. So maybe you need to actually go to the beach too. I'm glad it's been great. That's cool. Hopefully I've confirmed that you just need to get back out there. Yeah. Best friends but never dated. I'd hope to connect with them too. Well, the more work that you're doing on yourself with EMDR, with finding those outlets to make friends of your own, that will set you up to be such a better partner and to be what you need to be in any future relationship. You got this. You got this. You know, just till that warning comes up, like, don't be too lethargic. Don't be too lethargic. Get out there. Yeah. I'm glad that makes sense. Makes sense to me. Isn't she lovely? He's back. It's so weird though. I'll just share it. I'm seeing you like at the beach running, being so angry, and you're wearing like this like pink or red like running outfit. Do you own like a pink sports bra that you run in? I don't know why pink, and it's sunset. It's like a very vivid image. Cool. So please come back on, Charisse, later. Tell us how your class is that you sign up for. And what? Is that for real? You're wearing a pink running shirt right now. Charisse, you're messing. Wow. Wearing a pink running shirt right now. Yeah, I mean, you are in my mind, so that's why I said it. That's cool. That's cool. My goodness. Whew. Did anyone else see what just happened? Holy smokes.
I saw that.
So yeah, maybe Cherise, since that was so vivid for me, and you're literally wearing the color I saw, I would say like get to like a beachy like place and let that anger out in a safe place. Like that's going to be your spot. You're going to let so much out. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Any final question or thought, Cherise? I wish I could have seen her face when I said pink running outfit and she's wearing one. I wish I could have seen her face. Oh. Cherise, are you in the US? If you want to share. Oh, you're getting rid of your kids all summer? Is that what I'm seeing? Wow. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Send me a photo. I want to see you running and just clear yourself. You have half the summer to clear yourself and start over. Do it. That's cool. Awesome.
That was cool.
Yeah, thank you, Cherise.
That was great. Thank you everyone for watching and chatting with me in the back.
Yeah, there's some chatter. I missed it all.
Yeah, cool. Well, isn't she lovely is back. Alrighty, so I feel like I want to log off. How are you feeling, Viriya?
Yeah, that's good. What I do? 3 of them? How many did I do?
2, I think. 2 of them.
Yeah, that's good. That was my goal last night. So.
That was great.
Whew.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining and thanks for hanging. Please follow us both before you log off. That way you can know when we are on live next time.
Yeah, if it keeps going like this is gonna be every night. This is so good.
This is like every night. We're gonna just hang out every night. Yeah.
We do though. We do hang out.
We do. Yeah. Alrighty. Good night. Bye, everyone. Lots of love.